So I was just telling my fiance before I got started, I know 3 things about this game.
Were all 3 told to you by me?
So I think... maybe. Well, one of them is like... I can't remember... No, I think they were all told, because... Okay, so it's 1, there's 13 protagonists, which is partially said by the name, but I think you explicitly told me at some point. 2, it's kind of like mecha, robot, Gundam-ish related things, which I think you have said, but yes. I think also Mark mentioned at some point, which is why Mark and Stig like it, and Nate like it so much, is because they're really big like Gundam people. And 3, Allegra Clark does a voice in this, which I know you definitely told her. But I think that was your big hook into getting me to play this, was like you were like dangling Allegra Clark in front of me and was like, and then 4th thing is that I have been told by you and other people that I would like this because of ZE reasons. Like, because I like ZE, I would probably like this. So I don't know what that means beyond that, and I've also been told that that's the appropriate amount of knowledge to go into this with is nothing. So I'm not. Yes. That's not a bad thing. You are not incorrect. Thank you.
I will explain later, much later, much later, why I was laughing when you said the thing about Allegra Clark, because it is very, very funny.
Okay.
Allegra Clark voices Allegra Clark voices a character in this game. Yes, you are correct.
Yeah, that's all I know is that she's doing something in here. That's all I know. But I'm excited to get into this. I've heard like so many people really, really like it, and it doesn't seem off the top of my head like it would be my vibe, because I'm not a huge like mecha Gundam person. Like, I don't super care for most versions of it.
Can I tell you one thing? Can I contextualize one thing before we start?
Sure. If you I trust you to tell me to not tell me something that will ruin my experience. So please.
Okay. The mecha Gundam stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is technically important. But for the most part, it is largely important to gameplay and not the main
like the
story bits of 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim.
Fair enough. Ooh, you okay?
Yeah, it's just I think I might have a dust allergy, or there's just entirely too much dust in my room always, and I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't know how to get. I have no windows. I can't ventilate.
Yeah, that's tough. You could never live in a basement room. As cool as they are aesthetically, like I couldn't. I would, yeah. Anyways, this pop song is popping off.
Oh yeah, the music in this game is fucking phenomenal. Alright, let's get started.
Woo-hoo!
I would love to give you this option. I don't. Allegra Clark is the draw here.
Yeah. I rarely play games in Japanese unless I don't have a choice.
A large, unidentified object has crash-landed in the city. It is headed north toward Kisumijo, destroying everything in its path. A state of emergency has been declared in Ashitaba City. The neighboring 3 wards are advised to evacuate immediately. Please defer to the police for further instructions. Be advised that the express lanes are currently out of service. Roads are expected to face heavy congestion. Proceed with caution.
She's cute. Oh, the stream is going slideshow for me. Uh-oh. Let me see if there's something I can close.
Close game. Alright.
Anyways, that's been 13 Sentinels.
I don't know what language this is.
It
doesn't sound like Japanese. Yeah, the title music.
Yeah, it sounds like Simlish.
I love Simlish songs, honestly.
Some of them slap.
Like all of Veneer. I don't know what language Veneer music plays.
You know what? I was thinking this sounded familiar, but
so
yeah, you're right. This is very near.
a lot of things are very near, to be honest.
Oh, the answer to that is spoilers? Oh, boy.
Wait, actually? That's fucking hilarious.
Look at that, Kay. Even you're learning things about this game. Your language is ancient. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, let's press the new game button.
Yeah!
Even if I would really like to just let the song play out fully. Oh wait, the song just ended. We're the best.
How convenient. Hopefully this goes better.
I repeat, we interrupt this program to bring you an important emergency broadcast.
Them.
A large unidentified object.
Oh yeah, sorry. K goes by they them. I should probably put that somewhere. Oh, I don't know if this is any better.
Emergency has been declared in Ashitaba City. The neighboring 3 wards are advised to evacuate.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Please defer to the police for further instructions. Be advised that the express lanes are currently out of service.
Oh, I can see the frame drops.
Oh,
on
can
Discord.
you?
Holy fuck. That's a Discord thing that's happening right now.
Oh, you think it's Discord?
It's not me. Discord is struggling with this right now. And now we're going to press the circle button again.
Ooh, okay.
We are 45 minutes into the stream.
Strap it.
Kiki, I
Yeah.
say this once again, I don't have obligations. We stream as long as you're able to.
Okay, yeah, we might go a little long since we
Started so late.
since we started so late. I don't want to go super long because I gotta take care of some writing stuff for Mike, but we could go a little long. Like, at least it's not the worst. Like, I can still kind of tell what's happening at least, so that's good.
It's really happening. Just as you said. A kaiju attacked, like in that movie. So we'll do what we have to do. Get in the robots and fight.
Shinji.
I was about to say, isn't that a line from...
Our fate was sealed a long time ago.
I've never watched
I've never seen
Evangelion.
No, I've never watched Evangelion. Ever.
But I feel like I hear Get in the Robot Shinji all the time.
Alright. If need be, I can stream to my channel. Straight from my PS5.
Oh.
Warning. Daimo signatures approaching. Enemy in range. Was that my voice? It's like hearing myself talking in my head. Preparing to intercept. Initiating tactical analysis.
It's time to learn how to play the game, everyone.
Woo.
I'm bad at...
It's coming this way!
Is now a bad time to say that I am bad at RTS games?
Maybe.
Fuyusaka-kun, can you hear me?
Goto-senpai? What are you?
Why are you in Sekigahara's Sentinel?
Senpai? Are you like Eikun too? Did you come from the future?
Okay.
We can discuss that later. Do you understand the situation we're in? That area is under attack by D-forces.
I came here to fight. But I don't know how to control any of this. And this robot's not making a peep.
No time for a full rundown. We'll have to settle for the fundamentals. Sentinels are made to be controlled with your mind. Think of it as another body connected to your brain. Trying to direct it. You can do it.
Like this. Whoa, it moved! But now my head feels weird. It's like scratchy or something.
That's the link system of the nanomachines inside your brain. You'll also have a direct feed of information from the Sentinel's sensors. It should sound like your own voice is speaking directly to you. For now, you'll just have to get used to it as you fight. Can you move?
Yes, I can walk, Senpai.
They're coming closer.
I keep getting these pop-ups in the way when I try to look around.
That's your equipment interface. Use that to neutralize the D-forces in front of you.
I don't know if I'm doing this right, but how's this?
Hey Kiki, do you want to play a game within the game?
Sure.
Let's play a game called When Does Electric Truck Appear?
Oh,
Whenever
boy.
you think you hear Allegra, you tell me the second you think you hear her, okay?
Okay. I will do my best.
Cool. Fun little game. Anyway, tutorial. Attack. To control your pilots, move the cursor and over a pilot and select with X. Oh, once the menu's open, press X to select action and destroy the enemy using arm-mounted machine cannons. Yeah.
Here? No! What do I do?
Real-time strategy sucks.
Beat them. There's more kaiju up ahead.
Slow down. Different combat situations might call for different weapons. If they're all concentrated in one area, you could use a wide impact armament, like the rocket launchers.
What? What? Okay. Rocket launchers? Where's the rocket launcher button?
It's mind control.
The rig is on your shoulders. Focus on them.
My shoulders. Is this how I do it? How do I...
I'm very glad you're playing this and not me, because I would get so overwhelmed with this.
It worked! I got him! Yeah, I got him!
Yusaka-kun, can you evacuate? A massive kaiju is approaching from behind.
The D-forces is approaching from behind. Oh my goodness.
Yusaka-kun, number 15's taken damage to the rear exhaust system.
Haha.
Sentinel number 13, activated.
Another Sentinel's been transmitted behind you, Yusaka-kun. But who is it? This is Sentinel number 13. Moving to cover Fuyusaka-san. Karabe, what are you doing here? I can't let this turn out like Sector 3. Izumi? No. There's no way his memory could have returned. I remember doing this in my dreams. I think I can do this. Wait until we call for backup, Izumi. My name is Juro Kurabe.
Okay, clearly something going on there.
Can't mess this up. That hit! Nice! What a pilot. That really isn't Izumi?
I just moved forward and punched.
Did we do it?
Yay!
It's like
good
playing the
job.
less complicated version of Rock'em Sock'em, you know?
I guess that's fair. I never played Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Neither have I, honestly. Juro Karabe story is now available.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Juro Karabe. Oh, damn. I was really hoping the frame rate would stabilize outside of the...
This again?
Yeah.
What is going on?
They're extremely overrated. The Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
Go home. Shit.
That's interesting.
Okay, here we are in the visual novel portion of the video game.
Okay.
Do you want me to just control and move around and do everything, and then when we get to dialogue trees, you can choose the options?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
And if you see something interesting that you want to check out, just
I'll yell.
yeah. Hello.
Sheepy. Oh, you just phased through her. The art style is very pretty. I assumed that it was just for like the like artwork and stuff. I didn't realize that the actual game would look like this, so that's nice.
Okay, holding circle lets me sprint.
Interesting.
Yuta Shiba.
I just get this weird feeling sometimes. Like something's off. What the? Going to school, living my life. It's like I'm not supposed to be here.
You've seen too many movies, man.
Thought cloud.
Sometimes when you learn about a specific person or thing, they will be added as a keyword. Press triangle to open the thought cloud to select and contemplate keywords.
Interesting.
So part of the me doing things automatically will be me just pressing triangle and poking a bunch of stuff.
Okay, fair
We'll be
enough.
looking at mostly everything, honestly.
Totally fine with that.
That is one of the least intrusive tutorial messages I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Yeah,
It's so clean. Oh my god.
it's very nice.
Shiba-kun's a bit of a class clown, but he's a good friend. I always talk to him about action flicks. Speaking of movies, I brought your video back. Thanks for letting me borrow it.
Already? I just lent it to you yesterday. You wasted no time.
Can you blame me? Giant robots, fights in a city? I was on the edge of my seat.
This is 1985.
You sure love Mecha, don't
Yeah,
you?
I was expecting this to take place that far in the past. Not that that's like that
I don't
far,
know.
but I assumed it was like modern-ish.
I don't know what movies came out in 1985. Some keywords can be used on other characters.
Hmm.
When this option is available, triangle will appear above their head.
Here you go. Let me know if you have any others to recommend.
Cute Shiba.
Sure, yeah.
He ain't that cute, honestly.
Really turned into a movie buff, huh?
Do you think it's too much? Well, now that you mention it, I've been seeing this stuff in my dreams, too.
Yep, definite movie addiction. You're showing all the signs. Soon enough, you won't know the difference between fiction and reality.
Yeah. I think I've seen a movie about that.
Hold circle to move faster. Hey,
You
they
already
told me.
figured it out. Ahead of the curve.
Hi, Yori.
Fuyusaka-san's asleep again. School's out for the day. Should I wake her up? Come to think of it, in that movie yesterday,
Huh?
the girl piloting the robot looked awfully familiar.
Oh?
Mm.
She always seems to be sleeping. It's odd. And then she shows up in my dreams.
Oh?
I can't help but be a little curious about her.
Dream girl.
You know when you're dreaming about somebody, it's serious.
Wait, hold on.
Shall we go home, Asami-chan? Sorry.
You don't tell the lady that you have dreams about her. Yeah, that's a real smooth opening line. You know I've been dreaming about you, right?
That's her. That's her. On the left. That's her. Xanth.
Wait, which left?
It's Mandy-kun.
That-
One right now.
Right?
They're both kind of there.
I mean, it is a guy, but Yuri-chan met someone special too.
They,
I'm the only one left. You're also lucky with boys.
not the petite one.
It's not
The one standing?
The one talking right now.
deep breaths, Miwako.
Miwako.
Hold on a sec, Miwako.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Did
I was
you
like-
need some-
Oh, I guess the girl sitting down isn't really part of the conversation, is she?
No, she's
She looked like she was part of it, so I
Yeah,
thought.
Hey, by the way, I saw that one video up for rent.
Your life was ruined because somebody told you they dreamed about you, Elise?
Yep, gonna rent it.
Yeah, I'm glad there's a chubby girl in the game. That makes me very happy. I think I've seen a lot of love for her, I think. I just remember because somebody pointed out that she was like, oh, there's a kind of a plus-size girl in here.
Wonder what he's up to.
She's my favorite. I love her.
And she's not one of the protagonists?
She is not a protagonist, unfortunately.
That's a shame.
I have a different... This, too, is Yuri, Elise.
That movie's a hidden gem. It's tough to get a hold of these days.
Anywho.
Hey, Fuyusaka-san. Rise and shine.
Oh, Kiki has no idea how Yuri this game gets. No, I offhanded mentioned that a girl was in my dream, and people took the completely wrong way. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Elise. That's not fair.
You were out cold, huh?
Just now, I had another weird dream. And you were there.
They're dreaming about each other. Ooh.
What kind of dream was it?
Well,
It was middle school and I lived in the middle of nowhere. I didn't lose much. Oh, okay. Well, that's good at least.
Can't find Amiguchi anywhere. Wait a minute, what's going on here? You two are looking awfully cozy.
They're literally standing on opposite sides of the desk.
Oh yeah? Then what's the problem? Don't mind me. Carry on.
Sorry, Fuyusaka-san. Let's talk about this some other time.
Yeah. I'm going home now. Okay. See you tomorrow. I should get going too.
What?
Fine.
I know, I shouldn't tease you like that.
Aww.
It's your fault for
Hey,
keeping
I'm
secrets
sorry.
from me.
I'll buy you a crate next time.
But seriously, Amiguchi, we gotta catch that guy and
You want to hang out again that badly?
I love the view from the old
he's got all the
classroom.
good video
The
games.
new one's not bad either.
You're just waiting for me to
You can
play
see
him.
the whole schoolyard.
But the sucky thing is, he's never around unless you make plans.
Everyone's training hard with their team.
Man, this like two conversations happening at the same time thing is intense.
Mm-hmm.
Should join a club too.
It is not the last time this will happen.
Amiguchi
Oh, I
Kun's
love
not
that.
the most responsible guy, but he's smart, athletic, and popular with the ladies. On top of that, his family is rich. He's got all the latest video game consoles in his room. You know, Amiguchi-kun usually grabs a snack on his way out. Maybe he's still around.
Oh, in the cafeteria? That's right. He was there during break, too.
I love you, Miyoko.
She's so cute. Her little pigtail braids.
Grab your stuff and come on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Oh.
Karabe-kun.
What is it, Sawatari-san?
I love you.
Those papers on the podium. Could you take them to Miss Morimura in the nurse's office?
Me?
Well, it's your turn this week.
Oh, is it?
The papers are on the podium.
Is this it?
Yes, that's right. Please take care of it.
Her voice is so cute and soft.
Xanthion is one of my favorite voice actors of all time. She's like her typecast is like the diametric opposite of Allegra's.
Oh, really?
Honestly.
What else
Yeah.
has she done? Because the voice kind of sounds familiar, but the name doesn't.
Her most prominent role is in Persona 5, but I don't think you'd...
What's...
Oh, who was she in Genshin? She was in Genshin. She was in Genshin.
Okay.
Or maybe she wasn't in Genshin. I don't know.
I mean, everybody who's, like, in the VA sphere, like, at all, has been in Genshin at this point, practically. Unless you're, like, really big name. How do you spell her name?
Xanthe.
T-H-E.
Baiju? Shangsen? Maybe? Hold on. Let me. Huh? Was she not in Genshin? I mean, she was in Raincode recently. I don't think either of us have looked at that.
Yeah, I, have glanced at it, but I don't...
Have you played Honkai?
No, I have not.
Or have you been...
Oh,
have
but
you
she's...
been avoiding Honkai because... Have you been avoiding Honkai because gacha games are the devil?
No, it's because it's a turn-based RPG. But you're right, they are the devil, but... I've spent money on Genshin, so I can't talk.
She was in Miho! Ooh! I need to
It also looks like she's an anonymous code, which I might try to get later this year.
Do you want to put it on the list, or do you want to just have that on your private?
Yeah, I don't know, because it's part of the Steins Gate world, so I don't know if you want to deal with that bullshit. So I might just play it on my own. She's in River City Girls 2, which I've been playing to review, and I have not touched it in a hot minute. She plays, like, one of Elizabeth's favorite characters in Fire Emblem, I think.
Marianne!
Yeah.
Who is she in Honkai? That's a great question.
Yeah, hold on, I just saw, let me scroll back up.
Pella. P-E-L-A. Pella.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I've seen a few people from Honkai, I have not seen...
No, Marianne is also, best girl. Haru is also best girl. Xanthian plays a lot of best girls, okay?
Fair enough.
I think I have a type.
Oh, she voices Hanyu and Higurashi when they cry. Sotsu. Yes, I did watch that in English because I'm lazy.
Sorry. I can't. These papers. I need to take them to Miss Morimura.
Seriously?
Say the note eternal.
But we're not giving up on Aniguchi, alright? I'm gonna head over to the cafeteria. Grab your bag and meet me there when you can.
School bag. Hold R1 to fast forward text. Fast forwarding will automatically pause on unread text. Press to view the text log. Press
Rant. Just rant. I love that. Instead of like press the center button, just rant. That's how I'm gonna refer to it from now on.
The touchpad.
Yeah.
Press options to open the pause menu and select manual to view the controls.
That's the great sign that you're gonna have to repeat dialogue in a visual novel is, oh, here's how to skip.
Yeah, here's the skip button in the first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
That's not a...
That's a good sign, good sign.
Oh, good sign. Okay.
I mean, depends on how you take it.
She's not here. What should I do with these papers? Can I just leave them here? There's a document with my picture on it. What is this? I'll just take a peek. Juro Izumi? It's my photo, but the last name is wrong. I'm Juro Kurabe. Symptoms. Psyche stabilized via drug administration. Patient is obedient. General good health. Drugs, huh?
Kurabe-kun.
I think you forgot these.
Oh my. You brought them back for me?
Is that Allegra
I
Clark?
was told it was my turn this week.
Yes.
You're a good kid, Kurabe-kun.
That means that she's gonna be important, whoever this is, because there's no way you're gonna cast Allegra Clark as just a random nurse.
I should go to the cafeteria.
I love and know my Allegra Clark.
Oh, one more thing.
Oh, wait!
Kurabe-kun.
What do you mean, should I tell her? Does she voice more than one character?
My condition.
Oh, he said no.
Any
Oh, okay, so you just can't tell me anything?
headaches?
No.
Are you getting
Okay.
Why do you ask?
There's a nasty cold going around.
At this time of year?
I will say
But
this
yes,
is
this is a local
That's
park.
a bit odd.
this is like a lighter,
I'll give you some medicine just in case.
like it's a little higher up in her register than I think she normally voices.
I'm fine. Really.
Because a lot of her characters
Is it
lead into
bad?
that graveliness that she has,
Excuse me.
which I love.
That sexy rasp.
Mm-hmm.
TM.
Yep. God, I gotta get my fiance to play Somnium Files, man.
You're still here?
I gotta see Boss again.
What's up?
Amiguchi wasn't in the cafeteria. Figured I'd try here.
His voice also sounds familiar, and I can't place it.
Let's drop by the
I don't know him off the top of
No,
my head.
you know what?
Come on.
He sounds like a singer that I know. Never mind. He doesn't sound like an actual.
Person.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Juro or Kyuta? Who sounds familiar?
Wait, what?
Which one of them sounds familiar?
Kyuta. I don't want to Google like I can if I know a name or
Yeah,
something.
don't Google anything. Don't Google anything. I'll look for the VA for you.
Yeah, like if I know a name, I
Who
might
is
be
it?
able to off the top of my head know something, but I don't want to Google like who is this because then I feel like that's gonna be spoilers.
Benjamin Diskin.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Just kidding.
I mean, you can feel free to Google Benjamin Diskin, I guess. Don't Google Kyuta Shiba. Smiley
Okay.
face. My headphones are dying. That's fun.
No.
So I have to plug them in and hope that they survive while being plugged in. Can you hear me okay from all the way back here?
I can hear you
Where my
fine.
charger is? You can hear me fine? Cool.
Mhm.
Okay, hold on, give me a second.
It's like slightly distanced, but it's still pretty good. Like I can understand it and everything.
I don't know if that's good acoustics or if the mic is just like cool.
Yeah.
Cool with me being good. Fuck me. Fine. Don't. Fucking. God, I don't want to get my other headphones. Just be chill. Just be chill. Just be chill. Just be chill. Okay, here we go.
Something wrong?
He couldn't
Oh,
catch Amiguchi.
he voices Haida in Agretzko.
Video store was a waste of time. Sucks, man.
Who? What?
Haida, the hyena guy in Agretzko? Agretzko? I don't know how you say it.
I've never watched Agretzko.
It's, I like it. It's fun. Especially for, like, somebody who works in an office. It's very funny. I don't know if it has much interest for somebody who doesn't work in an office, but,
It's true that one video was already rented out. But we didn't come back empty-handed.
What, that old-ass kaiju flick?
Daimos versus Mecha Daimos. It's a real masterpiece from '74.
You and your giant robots.
Hey, I got a flyer from the theater the other day. It showed what movies they're playing this month. Guess what was on there? The original Daimos. Do you want to go?
Ah, shit.
Jeez, 100 times wasn't enough for you?
Wait, what?
Elise just said, "Oh, I just realized what you meant, Kay. Extremely no. So whatever you guys are talking about."
Yeah, no.
She
Don't worry
put
about
both
it.
feet down.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I have to...
You okay?
You know what I want to do, actually? I want to, very quickly make a new Discord account.
Oh, what?
And, like... I swear this makes sense, okay? I want to see how long it would take me to make a new Discord account, and then log into it on my phone, so I can listen to you on my phone using the pair of headphones that isn't currently dying, while also being able to speak on my mic.
Okay. That makes sense, because I think Ari does something.
Yeah. So we're going to try and do that while we're currently...
A sci-fi movie from 1954.
Yeah.
Heavy on the special effects. The first in what will become a long-running series.
I'll pass on the arcade. It's too shady these days.
Why not get a game console? Then you can stay safe at home.
My little brother totally tried that argument on our dad. He was like, if you don't buy me one, I'll fall in with the wrong crowd.
Miyuki and Naba sure is popular these days. Right? I even see her in TV commercials. Everyone at school seems to love her. Think she'll be in this year's award show?
Hey, aren't we going home? Wrong way, man.
Thank you.
The Sentinel isn't responding.
Miura-kun?
The activation. I know I did it right. I want it start.
Miura-kun.
Shuro-kun.
What's wrong? Is everything all right? You look awful. Do you feel sick?
I'm fine.
Your forehead. Did it just light up?
Sorry, but you shouldn't touch it.
What the? My hand's lighting up too.
Okay.
No.
What's going on?
This is bad.
Sentinel number 13. Transmitting.
Don't tell me. Are you?
It is a cool hat, Elise. Also, I'm curious. I look forward to knowing what you mean about having everybody shuffled once I know where everybody is and who everybody is.
He summoned a Sentinel. Wait. It looks different.
That's a robot from that movie.
You idiot, what are you doing? Send that thing back.
I did that?
Okino's damn code. He added a forced activation protocol. Well, this'll be interesting.
Are you?
You leave me no choice. I'm gonna need you to forget about this for now.
Shiba-kun?
Hey, prologue.
Prologue end.
Is that progress 11% of the whole story, or is that 11% of his story?
His story.
Okay, I was like, damn, there's no way we're 11% through this fucking game.
Hey, it's Iori Fuisaka.
I think
you know what I
she's
just
so
realized
cute.
too?
Huh.
You know what I just realized?
What?
I just realized that if this set of headphones dies, I won't have audio anymore.
How close are they to dying?
It gave me the police charging like 10 minutes ago.
Okay, well, if it dies, maybe that's our sign that today was cursed.
No. I'm gonna show you this goddamn game.
It doesn't have to
It's
be
gonna
all.
be
Like, we don't have
great.
to finish it all today.
No, we don't have to finish it all today, but I'm going to show you this game.
No.
It's gonna be...
We'll have next week. And by that point, maybe I'm just saying, like maybe the headphones will hold out and it'll be fine. But if the headphones die, maybe it was a sign that like we weren't supposed to do it today for some reason. Like the universe just didn't want it to happen between this and the frame rate and everything.
I'm gonna make this work. Oh wow, this is like a foot, if that.
It's gone okay. We're having some difficulties. Don't worry.
Technical issues.
Yeah, technical issues. It's like a whole thing. It's just like Discord's not working very well.
So you think like she's...
And OBS and then headphones and microphones and just everything that could go wrong. No, it's fine. We're working through it. Thank you, though.
Yeah. All set?
Yeah, sorry. Did you get stuff figured out?
Very given definition of figured out.
Fair enough. Oh my god. Protagonist Coon.
No, she is protagonist Coon. Holy shit.
I literally, the amount of times last year, or earlier this beginning of this year, that I would run out of my house with a piece of toast in my mouth, literally, and I was like, God damn it, I understand what the anime girls feel like now. Hi, Kira Buckland. Oh, is this Kira? I like her.
Hey, you alright?
She's so cute.
This is not Kira Buckland.
Oh, it's not?
You could get hurt.
Sorry.
I don't know what Elise is talking about. This is not Kira Buckland.
Oh, really? Well, she did say she didn't play this in English, so maybe it was just a guess, and the person's trying to sound like Kira Buckland, maybe? Or maybe does Kira Buckland play a lot of protagonist Coons?
Yes. Maybe.
A student ID. First year, Yori Fuyusaka. Might be worth looking into.
What do you mean, look ahead too?
Yuri-chan. Good morning, sleepyhead. You were sound asleep. Class is over? The teacher kept giving you dirty looks.
Duh. You slept through the whole class. I'm Kisaragi. Tomi Kisaragi.
Ah, I'm Sawatari.
And I'm Fuyusaka-san, right? I heard the teacher trying to call on you.
Really? Oh, I didn't notice. I've barely even started my high school life. And this is how I make a first impression?
I'm dumb, I was looking at the wrong person. Oh, oops, sorry. The girls kind of look a little samey right now, so I don't blame you.
They don't look samey, but...
Like, they're all wearing the same outfit, and they all have, like, blonde hair, brown eyes.
Yeah,
I legit thought this was a different character. Yeah.
I have to go find a wire, because I am determined to not have this be cursed.
Okay.
So I'm gonna press this button and then run out real quick, okay?
Okay.
Nice to meet ya. You too, Kisaragi-san. Call me Usami. Weird nickname, but I'm used to it.
In that case, you can call me Iori. It's nice to be on a first-name basis. I'm Miwako.
Miwako's so cute. If anything bad happens to her, I'm gonna lose my shit. Seems if she's not a main character, but she's tangled up in everything and like she's friends with everybody, that makes me concerned.
Your forehead is red.
Well, she was sleeping on the desk. Oh, I kind of bumped into someone.
Now the rest of your face is red.
Huh?
I wonder why.
Well, the guy I ran into is kind of cute, so... Jeez, I feel awkward just thinking about it.
Sounds like love at first sight.
Really?
Definitely. It was a destined encounter. You two are meant to be.
You think so? Maybe.
Shall we walk home together? I'd love to hear more about this boy you met. You're welcome to join us, Usami-chan. There's a new crepe shop we could stop by.
Crepes? Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it.
I've never had, like, crepes that, like, other people have made, like, professionally. My favorite action, consider cute guy.
What is this? My heart is racing. I wish I could have talked to him more. He wasn't wearing our uniform, was he? Maybe he's from a different school.
But I'm fixing things. And things are fixed. And now we're going to play the video game.
Okay.
And we're gonna fucking like it. And we're gonna get through this prologue tonight.
I can't hear anything now.
What?
I can't hear anything.
Let me... Let me stop streaming real quick.
This is the most cursed stream ever.
And then share my screen.
Okay.
I'm now sharing my stream.
I can hear it now.
You can hear the music, the very pretty piano music.
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
in the background.
Yep, I can hear it. Thank you.
Can Elise hear it? Hello, Elise?
Yeah, so I know you said no game audio a second ago, Elise, but can you hear it now?
Hello?
I think there's like a good 30-second delay, and same?
We're good?
Okay,
Cool.
I think I'm gonna take that as a
30 seconds,
yes.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it used to not be that long, and I feel like ever since I switched back to OBS, I don't know if that's a setting that I need to adjust, but I feel like the delay between what actually happens and what shows up on stream has gotten really bad. Or it could have just been an internet thing too. Okay, yeah, she said she can hear, so.
You sure yawn a lot. Are you a night owl? Not really. It's just... I keep having strange dreams. They keep me up at night.
What kind of dreams?
It's hard to remember the details, but... Last night, I was surrounded by flames, like a burning city. This huge shadow started coming for me. And then I woke up.
I think that setting requires you to, like...
Jeez, that door was impossible to open.
Oh yay, it's Miss Yuri.
What is this place?
Miss Yuri?
Don't break the door.
The 13 Sentinels Yuri representative.
Oh, okay. Oh god, no, she's turning into a cage protect. Not Kingdom Hearts. I like this girl too. She's kind of got like a sporty style about her a little bit.
The Tom
with her,
girl.
Yeah, with her jacket and her short
This school
hair.
is so old, it still uses hanging lamps. don't see that every day.
This is...
Huh? Why are you still green?
This school is so old, it's you don't...
Why are you still
That's
green?
weird.
Oh. That's why
Kiki,
you're still green.
you have no idea how much that character is distilled Yuri. Fair enough. I trust you guys. I believe it. Well, I'm buckled in for the ride.
Our school's pretty old. They were working on a new building for this year. But I heard construction was delayed.
I think we'll be moving to the new one next month.
Sure hope so. This place is a dump. I heard it was built during the war. Whoa. That means it's over 40 years old.
I don't even think that's that old for a building, but I guess when, like, technology has come that far, I guess that's a big deal. Also, I just want to say this background music right now is giving me big Stardew Valley vibes. You okay? You dying over there?
Next door, not chum?
I'm fine.
Don't worry about it. I had to see your smiling faces. You know this girl?
Yes, she's a good friend.
The three of us have known each other since grade school.
Hey Kiki, what happened 40 years before present day in this game?
Last name Kisaragi.
Well, I guess if it's
And I'm not to know Minami.
over 40 years, then it was before, so the war might have done some stuff to it now that I think about it. I guess that's
There you are.
important contextualization.
What are you doing in someone else's classroom?
Oh! What?
Is this your, like, second favorite character?
Oh, right. You know that cat we were talking about?
There's a lot of clapping.
Really? Where? Outside the science room. Minami-san. Yeah, I'm coming.
So, hi Elise, you're about to learn a lot about my type right now.
Oh, no.
I think I know that kitty.
Miwako is good girl. I like her. She is sunshine and happiness and flowers, and if anything were to happen to her, I would destroy the world. The girl who just appeared and then immediately left is my fucking favorite!
Well, I already know so much about this character based off of just the fact that you like them. I feel like I already know her.
She's on my, you know how some people are like, you can really tell a lot about a person and their, like, priorities based on, like, their lock screens and stuff?
Yeah.
That girl is on my desktop's lock screen.
Oh, and it has been for how long?
How long has this game been out?
Oh, shoot. 4 years? 5 years?
That long.
Wow, dang. Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I didn't think about the. In the context of, because where is this at? Is this in Tokyo or is this like?
This is Tokyo adjacent.
Okay, yeah.
Fantasy Tokyo.
I guess in my head I didn't think like I forget that like things are a lot more condensed and there was probably a lot more fighting on like Japanese soil and stuff like that. So actually like building
Fantasy
surviving
Tokyo,
the
1985.
war, building surviving the war is probably a much bigger deal there than it is here. So my apologies. Context. I haven't studied as much about Japan as I probably should have historically.
All the time.
Dang. No fair. I haven't seen it yet. So it's behind the science room, huh?
Who voices Tomei? I don't remember.
I'm gonna go looking. Guess that nap did her some good.
Oh my god, that
Cassandra Lee Morris.
Oh, I like Cassandra Morris. That door closing came exclusively out of my left headphone, and it scared me so bad. I thought it was happening outside. And I was like, I legit jumped.
I don't see it anywhere. Where could it be?
Oh, they firebombed most major cities into ash during World War II? Okay, I did not know that, actually.
Yeah,
That's
as it turns
fucked
out,
up.
the U.S. is not just fucked up towards the U.S.
Oh yeah, I mean, like the U.S. is fucked up towards everything that it can be, especially if you're like non-white major power. But I did not know that. I just assumed like, oh, just like normal, like they just teach you about like the bombs in school, or at least I mean I was homeschooled, so it was like a little different, like Christian-based curriculum. But so I wouldn't be surprised to know that there's a lot of stuff cut out. But yeah, I did not know that. That's fucked up. Japan used to build mainly with wood, but now uses concrete. I wonder why. Yeah. Don't blame them. There's no real reason for that, huh? Crazy.
Don't act like you don't know.
It's Kurabe-kun with Amiguchi-kun.
We have something here. Amiguchi-kun, this isn't like you.
This too is yaoi.
I was about to say.
This is a first for me too. You feel it, right? I want to pursue this with you.
Oh my god.
Please. I don't know. It's just... Huh. Fuyusaka-san?
She's blushing so hard.
I'm sure this was like a misconstrued thing, but God, it was.
I think as long as you
Oh.
love each other, it's okay.
What?
Don't mind me. Bye.
She's super progressive for 1985 Japan.
No, for real. There's no
Unfortunately-
heterosexual.
Me and this guy dating?
There's no heterosexual explanation, but there is a science fiction explanation, I think. If that makes sense.
Sorry for the confusion. We were just talking about...
Unfortunately for everyone involved,
The strange dreams we've been having.
Yeah.
Shu Amiguchi is not, in fact, Mr. Yaoi.
He looks like he should be, though. He's got the hair.
No. There is a Mr. Yaoi in the game. Don't worry.
Oh, there
don't worry.
is. Are
It-
Mr.
it's just
Yaoi
not-
and Miss Yuri opposing forces?
No, actually.
Darn. I wanted a showdown.
No. No, we'll get there when we get there. But for
Fair.
now, consider cute guy.
Whenever I think about him, my heart starts racing.
I may have already met him,
Like
though.
love at first sight. If I said that,
Huh?
would he laugh at me?
Eh? Elise?
Do you guys have different thoughts on who Mr. Yaoi is?
I think Elise. I am thinking that Elise is. Yes, Elise is thinking of someone else.
So there's two Mr. Yaois?
There's a Mr. Yaoi, and then there's a.
GK, how come your mom lets you have two Mr. Yaois?
So what are these dreams?
Unfortunately, this game is pretty spare the pair.
A lot of crazy stuff.
Oh, that
Different every
figures.
time. I don't even think they're in chronological order. But they do seem related. Weird thing is, same goes for this guy.
You can't say that in Wink and not expect things to
The more he
be
tells me, the
lines
more
to
I
be
think it all
drawn.
lines up. Makes you think our dreams are connected.
Look, this game is just hella gay all around. It can be hard to figure out what someone is talking about sometimes. Fair.
Yeah, we're. It's super gay and super confusing.
Every day they keep me up and
Just like
Maybe we've just seen too
me.
many movies. I guess we have things in common. We first met
Love
at
that.
that video rental joint after all. Still, I can't help but think it's something else. Like, I don't know, telepathy? If not that, maybe
Gay
it's a vision of the
telepathy.
future.
Gay visions of the
Gay,
future.
homosexual, gay.
future.
Anyway, I'm just saying. Whenever we dream this stuff, we should compare notes.
Oh my god. You can't say this shit with a wink and not expect it to be taken a certain way.
Yeah, Shu Awiguchi is not Mr. Yaoi, he's just Mr. Pansexual.
No, that's fair.
Omnisexual, perhaps. I think me and this guy dating, that's Rich. I think that's not him denying that he's gay. I think that's him saying Juro's not my type.
No, that's that totally. Because he seems very flirtatious.
Yeah.
I know it sounds crazy. Do you believe us?
Well, actually, I'm more surprised to hear that's all it was. Because I thought...
Please, you think I would settle for him?
Because we're fucking.
Class is starting.
Beneath his standards.
Let's go, Fuyusaka-san.
You think I would settle for him? Fuyusaka's prologue cleared.
Woo!
So you can actually tell how many little thingies they have based on their progress meter whenever they complete something.
Interesting.
You didn't hear like an impact or anything right there, did you?
Right before you got really far away from the mic.
I am now on the opposite side of a pillow for my mic. Hold on. Let me.
Okay, you got better. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, the delay is much shorter now? Oh, okay, that's good. Maybe things have, settled a little? It also seems less stuttery for me, too. Like, it's still there a bit, but it feels like it's less stuttery for me, so...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I say that and then it stuttered
we're not
again.
gonna get through all this tonight.
Sorry.
Maybe if I go as fast on the gameplay sections.
Oh yeah. I got in this robot and
Oh, good. Looks like you're okay.
Kurabe-kun.
Fuyusaka-san. Everything you said came true.
We got kaiju everywhere, right?
I think I prefer my kaiju to stay on the silver screen. Looks like there's more on the way. Can you get your sentinel up?
I'll try, but I think it might be broken in some places.
You're in a second-generation sentinel. It weighs around 2,200 tons. With that kind of weight, it can end up crushing its own components if it collapses.
This big robot looks so tough. Is it really that useless if it falls over?
Don't let your guard down. We have another wave of D-forces inbound.
You keep talking about them like that. What are these D-forces?
Daimos. There's a kaiju.
That's them. They're trying to reach the mainframe in the depths below. That's why they attack every terminal that has a connection to it.
If they manage to reach the mainframe, this city will be wiped out.
But we can't stay on the defensive forever. With so few of us, we could never sustain it. Instead, we have to rely on the terminal's internal defenses, a specialized program. That puts up an impenetrable shield around the area. The D-forces would be completely locked out.
That's gotta be the Aegis system Miss Morimura was talking about. But
Aegis.
is it safe to use?
We're only using
okay.
it to buy time.
How do we activate it?
Whichever one of you is closest, move to the D-force's invasion point.
Invasion point? You mean where the kaiju are all trying to get to?
Yes, the terminal sits directly below that point.
Why does this keep happening?
Clearly the D-forces are hacking into the stream.
Clearly.
Clearly. Anyway, did you notice the name they used? Daimos?
Yes, and that was the name from the movie?
Yes.
Yeah, it's getting a little wonky because it's like, oh, this is like the movie, and then this is like the dream.
You're saying no because OBS.
Yeah.
It hard crashed. That's cool.
Oh my god.
Fuck off. Okay, so do we have to... Do we have to call it?
Maybe. I hate to say it, but my last 5 past broadcasts are all like 1 minute, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, fucking this shit. Why is it so cursed? Oh, welcome back. And crashed again.